So we boarded our train in Zurich airport to head down to Interlaken and on to Grindelwald, and we will be spending a couple of days hiking, biking, trekking, doing whatever we fancy. So let's see what the summer brings when those ski resorts close down. Check out our first class. So we've now arrived at Interlaken station, and it more represents a first class airport, if I'm honest with you. It is as slick as can be. So they have a first class lounge, and this terminal here, they'll see in the peak of the winter 4,000 passengers an hour heading through this terminal to get up into the ski area. But of course we're here during the summertime, and you'd be looking at about half that number of people coming through this station every hour, less than a couple of thousand. And obviously that's weather dependent. So fingers crossed we've got some good weather right now. This is us arrived in Grindelwald. What a beautiful journey up, absolutely exceptional, just a few minutes up from the base station. And now we've arrived in our hotel in Grindelwald, Hotel Bergveld. They also own a lovely little place down at the front, which apparently is the oldest bar hotel in Grindelwald. So they've really gone super special on this hotel, lovely and modern, looks great, can't wait to see the rooms. So it's first thing in the morning in Grindelwald. We've head up to first station, 7,111 feet. That's 2,167 metres. The views are incredible, and we're going to embark on their first flyer lift, which is like a zip wire in like an eagle-like bird where 4 people can zip wire down at the same time, and it looks pretty fantastic. It's a beautiful morning. So you've got 2 choices up here. You've got the single zip wires where you sit in a couch, or you've got an eagle style thing where you seem to float down at a slightly slower speed. We're going for the faster one today, so let's see what it's like. So that's it, we've zip wired down, we're down to the next station. We've come down from first down to the next station where we can pick up mountain carts to go down towards the next station. So the mountain carts, they look pretty rugged, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've signed my life away on a waiver and I'm ready to go. Mountain karting, Grindelwald, fantastic, 10 out of 10 fun. Next stop, trotty bikes. Check out this little beast. So as you head down the mountains, you come across farmers, you come across walkers, hikers, bikers, you come across everything. And this time, I've come across my friendly cows. So we've arrived in Grindelwald, we've got up to first station, we've zip wired down the first stage, we have done mountain karting down the second stage, down these sort of gravelly paths, and the third stage was the trotty bikes, which was absolutely fantastic. You're racing down the roads and pathways and coming across cattle with their bells around their necks, and people cutting hay, and tractors and farmers. It really is quite a fantastic experience. There's trekking for all abilities out here. Even if you're maybe slightly older or haven't really done much trekking before, you can really get into anything. Some fairly decent, nice pathways. They're a bit rickety, but to be honest with you, I think all levels could pretty much manage it, and you can go for as long as you like. If you want to just do a 30-40 minute little trek, or even 20 minutes, you can, but if you want to do a full 4 or 5 hours, then that's obviously available too. You always have to watch your footing, mind you. on this cliff top walk, gripping hold of my phone pretty tight, gotta be honest. I'm not keen on heights, and that is a long way down, and this bridge is bouncing. So I'm looking forward to getting off. So today we're heading up to Jungfrau, one of the most popular tourist destinations. So this should be a great fun ride up. Check this out. So we've come up the Eiger Express from Terminal. We were planning on doing the Eiger North Face Trail, but strangely enough, there's too much snow, would you believe? And it's middle of May, but the pass is, the trekking trail there is just not open because it's just a little too dangerous at the moment because there's too much snow, late season snow. But still, we've got some good trekking to do. The scenery is absolutely fantastic. So we're getting this fantastic train up Jungfrau. It's about a 25-minute ride up through the tunnel that runs straight up through the middle of the Eiger. It's so impressive to see. We've stopped halfway to have a little look out the window and get some nice photos. So we come up the fastest elevator in Switzerland and you find yourself at the top of this glacier, about just over 3,000 up. And of course, as you find at any destination like this, a jewellery shop. And so we find ourselves at the top of Jungfrau, top of Europe. Absolutely incredible. The views from up here are phenomenal. The longest glacier in Europe is a few miles long, 3 or 4 miles long. The whole thing is quite mind-blowing. They've turned it into a complete tourist destination, an absolute experience, a tourist experience for 4,000 or 5,000 people a day coming up here with full immersive 3D video experience, cafeterias, jewelers with selling watches at 50,000 francs. It's just an incredible experience. So right up here at Jungfrau, you're right on the continental divide. So to my right here, if you dropped off some water, that'll end up heading towards Germany and down towards Hamburg. And to my left here, that's going to end up down in Marseille. It's quite an incredible thought that you're right on that divide here. No visit to Jungfrau is complete without going into Ice Palace, which is a complete ice tunnel with an ice floor. It's damn freezing in here, but what great fun. You're right inside the glacier, it's freezing cold, it's deep, and you're walking on ice, you're surrounded by ice, and it's a crazy experience to be walking through essentially a carved, caved area in the glacier. The ice is everywhere. And my God, we're lucky today because as a VIP experience, we get brought up to this incredible ice bar, nobody else here, away from the crowds. And look at that behind me, they've opened up a bar especially for us, isn't that fantastic?
So I managed to lose Dom. I think he's actually shot up the north face of the Eiger. Lucky him. But just come down from the Jungfrau, top of Europe, highest railway station in Europe. And now I'm doing a hike from the Eiger Glacier Station, which is the top of the Eiger Express cable car, all the way down to Kleine Scheidegg. It's a pretty easy walk technically, but it's quite steep at the top. And then it's kind of themed on the North Face Trail. So the old hut that used to be up on the Eiger, they've brought that down so you can sort of visit that little museum really. And there's just little things along the way about the Eiger and people that climb the Eiger. So it's an easy walk to do. It's all downhill, a little bit steep at the top, so quite good if you've got hiking poles. And not just another thing you can do here in Grindelwald. So I'm not sure how easy it is to get a sense of scale about where we are now, but that's the Eiger up there in the north face of the Eiger. It's absolutely spectacular, and just looking at that and imagining anybody climbing it is, you know, almost impossible to imagine that. It used to take about 2.5 days. I think the record is around 2.5 hours. So these days. But that's the north face there. You can see the Eiger Express cable car coming up that way as well to the Eiger Glacier station just above. And we're just here, pretty much on our own, right in the middle of the mountains, peaceful, quiet. No Dom. I still think he's up there somewhere. I'm getting worried about him actually. We've got dinner tonight. Might not be coming down for a while. If you look behind me now, you can actually see Kleine Scheidegg down there. Kleine Scheidegg is a railway station. It connects, it's right in between Wengen and Grindelwald. And right up there behind me, that's the Laberhorn mountain, the start of the famous downhill race that goes from the Laberhorn all the way down into Wengen. So you can see that now in the summer. There's still some snow, it's June. There's still snow on some of these pathways as well. So they had a lot of snow at the end of the winter last year. And some of the paths are still shut, but they'll probably be open in the next sort of week or so because it has been quite warm, quite sunny. So the snow is melting. But yeah, it's great to explore an area. If you know Wengen and Grindelwald as a skiing area, you can actually find your way around really easily in the summer because you just know where the runs are and it's the same. You can hike around, use some of the lifts of course to get up if you want to, and explore the area really without a guide. To be honest, very easy. And of course, being Switzerland, there's loads of signposting as well, so it's easy to get yourself around. Just got to be careful. Probably shouldn't be videoing and walking on a mountain path, but Dom, where are you? Still can't find him. He's up that Eiger North face, I reckon. Dom, where have you gone? Where have you gone? I've lost you. Michael, have you seen Dom?
Dom? No, I haven't seen Dom.
Guys, have you seen Dom? No. So I'm now up here on Hardekulm, just above Interlaken. It's a fantastic spot. It's great views of Interlaken below and the lakes there. Both sides, of course, Interlaken, 2 lakes, great viewing spot. And there's a restaurant up here which we just had a lovely meal in. But I still cannot find Dom anywhere. So that's a bit weird. Oh, tell you what, I've just spotted, I don't know what he's doing up here, British team skier Laurie Taylor. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Hi Laurie, how are you? How are you doing? Laurie Taylor, British team skier. How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, good. You haven't seen Don Killinger anywhere, have you?
From in the Snow magazine?
That's it. That's that one.
No, haven't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, okay.
Sorry.
He hasn't seen him either. Bye. Dom. No, Dom. Just arrived at the Hotel Metropole here in Interlaken. Excuse me, have you seen Dominic Killinger?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
I'm now here at Zurich Airport and I still haven't found Dom. I think he's still maybe halfway up the north face of the Eiger, I reckon. Anyway, I hope he's okay. If he sees this or hears this, we're thinking of you.
Well, thanks a lot, Rob. I'm glad you came looking for me, and I have now been found. So, heading out to Grindelwald in Jungfrau region, very easy, straight out of Zurich Airport, train straight to Interlaken, and from Interlaken to Terminal Building, which takes you just up to Grindelwald in just a few minutes. You're looking at about 2.5 hours on the train, but a really simple journey. Download the SBB app, the Swiss Rail app, and it's very, very simple. If you can't get a direct train from Zurich to Interlaken, you can stop and change at Bern, and again, it's just as easy as travelling on any rail network, so I'd highly recommend that. When you get into Grindelwald, definitely make sure you get your activity pass in advance, and I would highly recommend getting up the hill early if you want to be doing zip wire and stuff like that. The queues can tend to get busy, but you want to get on those trotty bikes or the go-karts, you can easily do that. Makes it very simple for you.